In today's video, I'm going to talk about what I think is one of skincare's best kept secrets. I will explain how I use a minimalist skincare routine and the essential step of exfoliation in that process. The best kept secret, in my opinion, is mandelic acid. It is an acid exfoliator and it belongs to the AHA family, which stands for alpha hydroxy acid. You may be more familiar with Mandelic's sort of sisters in the AHA category, which are glycolic acid or lactic acid. If you're new to exfoliation, I want to go over what chemical exfoliation is and how you do it in your routine. So stay tuned. I'm going to walk you through my nighttime routine. First up is chemical exfoliation. What is it and how do you do it? Well, I can certainly explain how not to do it. Please take a look at the video I'll link below on my skincare disaster. It is an example of how I went about chemical exfoliation in the wrong way. I combined lactic acid and glycolic acid, and it was way too much for my skin to handle. Exfoliation is a natural process that your skin goes through. Roughly every 28 days or so, your skin will naturally turn over in its own cellular process. What chemical exfoliation does is speeds up that process so that you can see the result of newer skin underneath. Basically, exfoliation sloughs off the dead skin, the top layer of your skin, to reveal new, fresh, clean skin underneath. Why do we use chemical exfoliation? Really to speed up that process so that we can gain the benefit of having that newer skin shine through. Obviously, you'll have brighter skin as a result. For those of you with hyperpigmentation, you'll see an improvement in that. I really like the formulation by The Ordinary. It's the Mandelic Acid 10% plus HA. This product is really targeted for people who have acne-prone skin because it will reduce oil production in your skin. It will brighten your skin. It also has clinical research behind it to support collagen production, which of course is good for anti-aging. And it really is a benefit for sensitive skin and people with rich skin tones. So I'm going to go into the reason for that right now. First, we have to get into the science a little bit about chemical exfoliation. Let's take glycolic acid to start. Glycolic acid is an AHA, so an alpha hydroxy acid, as I mentioned, but the molecule size of glycolic acid is very small. And that is why glycolic acid has had its day in skincare, because people who use it and can tolerate it will see immediate results, because the small molecule size will penetrate deeply into the skin and do a faster turnover of your skin cells. So essentially, you're getting a faster, deeper, more effective chemical exfoliation process. Lactic acid has a bigger molecule than glycolic acid, so it will penetrate the skin and do the same result as the glycolic acid, a little bit slower. So for those of you that can tolerate acid exfoliation well, lactic acid is another good choice for you. The beauty of mandelic acid is the molecule size is much bigger. So what does that mean? That means a slower chemical exfoliation process, and that's why it's so very well suited to people with sensitive skin. It takes longer to penetrate the skin barrier, does the process of exfoliation slower, and as a result, you're less likely to have a reaction or irritation to it. For those of you with rich skin tone, there is research to support that using glycolic acid on a darker skin tone can initially help with hyperpigmentation, but in the long term may actually cause hyperpigmentation. You do have to be very careful, and that's why mandelic acid is preferred for those of you with rich skin tones. Because of the slower exfoliation process, it is less likely to cause an increase in hyperpigmentation. Mandelic acid really is suitable for all skin types. As I said, you see the benefit for acne-prone skin, for sensitive skin, combination oily skin. I would recommend that you start very slow and try it maybe once per week, and then slowly build your tolerance from there. As your skin can tolerate it and you can see good results, then you can add it more and more into your nighttime routine. Now to show you the how-to and how I use it in my nighttime routine. If you want to learn more about how a minimalist skincare approach can bring balance to your skin, please subscribe to my channel for similar content. I have just double cleansed my face, and if you're new to the double cleansing method, you can refer to my video about double cleansing and I'll link it below. So my face is fresh and clean and ready for treatment. If I'm using an acid exfoliation, I never mix it with any other retinol or vitamin C product. This is why I have a minimalist approach to skincare. I vary my routines throughout the week depending on the needs of my skin, but on the days that I choose to exfoliate, I will double cleanse, exfoliate, moisturize, and that's it. This jar is the 30 ml. It runs for $6.70 Canadian, so you cannot beat the price. As per the Ordinary style, comes in a little dropper. If I'm to put a little drop on my hand, you can see it has a bit of an oily texture compared to some of the other serums that feel more water-based. This does feel more oil-based, and it has that texture to it. I have read reviews that people can use this in their morning routine successfully under makeup, and makeup applies very nicely over it. I do not do my acid exfoliation in the morning, so I cannot speak to that. For some people, if you have extremely sensitive skin, you may want to try it on your skin and rinse it off like a mask, and then build your tolerance that way. For others, because it is a very gentle exfoliator, and like I explained about the molecule size being bigger, it is one that you should be able to put on your skin and leave on as a treatment and layer your moisturizer on top, and you will be fine. That is what I do with it, and that is what I tried from the beginning, and I had no problem, and I do have sensitive skin. The other thing is to be sure not to put this on your skin if you have any kind of inflammation, open sore on your skin. I learned that lesson when I put it on my hands, and I actually had a paper cut on my hand, and when I went to put it on my face, oh my goodness, it really, really stung my fingers. So I can only imagine if you have open cuts or sores on your face, it would be extremely painful. So be sure that your skin is in good condition before you apply any kind of acid exfoliator. So for me, how I apply it is I put 2 drops on my fingers, rub my fingers together, and then gently press into my skin. Just like this. And I think in the past, I always used way too much product for everything that I did. Oh, I forgot to take my necklace off. So normally when I do my nighttime routine, I have my necklace off so I can do my whole neck appropriately. With these formulations, a little does go a long way. So you'll be surprised that 2 or 3 drops can accurately cover all the areas of your face that need it. It's better to underdo it with acid exfoliation rather than overdoing it. And then that's it. I would follow up with my moisturizer next. You can choose to do an eye serum or an eye cream as part of your nighttime routine as well. The Ordinary does have a nice eye serum. They're a caffeine solution. I will link that below in the description as well. I've done a video on that too. The Mandelic Acid 10% plus HA, the HA stands for hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid will act as a humectant that will help draw moisture in. I really think the Mandelic Acid is a great option for people with sensitive skin or people who have rich skin tones, and especially if you're new to exfoliation. If you are a newbie when it comes to that, this is a great way to start to see how your skin reacts. It'll have a slower cell turnover of your skin, a slower exfoliation process, and you'll be able to know how skin reacts and adjust accordingly. You can also dilute this product with other products. So you could add a couple of drops into your moisturizer if that's how you wanted to apply it, especially if when you apply this you sense any kind of tingling sensation. Then I would recommend scale back, either use it as a mask and rinse it off, or apply it diluted in another form, for example, in your moisturizer. For people whose skin is very used to exfoliation, who already use lactic acids, glycolic acids, and maybe the BHAs like salicylic acid, you may find that this product doesn't actually do enough for you. In the end, the benefits of Mandelic Acid are immense, brightening your skin, controlling your oil production, helping with hyperpigmentation if that's an issue for you, it's collagen production, reducing, which of course can help with anti-aging. The fact that it's antibacterial and can help with acne-prone skin is also a big plus, and overall brings the benefit of exfoliation in a bit of a slower process that's great for people with sensitive skin like me. And that is how I use the Mandelic Acid 10% plus HA in my nighttime routine. If you like this video and you also like my minimalist approach to skincare, please subscribe to my channel.